Hey, this is Shawn Powell. I want to tell everybody I hope you're having a happy Easter. It's feeling really good for me, my little boy. Actually, this is my timeline right here on Facebook. Little boy is 12 years old, but I still got him up this morning. Went to see, every year we still got a bunny rabbit that comes to our house, and it's got a bunch of, stuff in it. So it's been really good. So last picture down here, that would actually be our cat. Well, her name is Bunny, and she is protecting our basket from the outdoors cat. They don't get along at all. So that was her scary, moment, I guess, trying to scare it off. So yeah, I tell you what, man, it's awesome being home every day. To me, it's almost like a holiday. Every day is almost like a holiday. But obviously, I'm going to be talking about Press One Cash. I did want to take a second to show a little bit of income I've made the last, 24 hours or just slightly above it. Made 200, let's see, 400, 600. Even that says, you got to understand, this is some of the reduction from them making their pay. This is actually came in from PayPal, from credit cards. I've got a way now that people can pay directly going through PayPal, even if they don't have PayPal, using MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, or even a debit card, anything of that nature. So I've got 200, 400, 600, and then this morning, which is Easter, the 21st, I got another $200. So that's $800 in a little over 24 hours that have came in directly from PayPal itself. Now, if you want to know what makes my team a little bit different from maybe the other people, well, there's several things, to be honest. But one of the first things I'm going to do for you is I'm actually putting your first member in for you. Now, what that's going to mean is, in Press One Cash, it being a one-up system, which has got a lot of benefits to it, we get to pick how we get paid. We get paid immediately, which is really sweet. But on top of that, y'all, you also get the first person plus to pay. Okay? So with that being said, so if I had sponsored you in traditional format like it would be, what would happen would be your very first person that you got, let's say that that's Jim coming underneath you, well, Jim would be passed up to me, and I would be their sponsor. And not only would I make the $200 that was your money, I also would, well, your commission potentially, I also would have got Jim. So now Jim's sitting up here with me, like I had personally sponsored him, and then Jim's first I would get as well and keep on going. Underneath you, that's fine, but one of the biggest gifts I could think I could give back to my people would be if I supplied you with your first one, literally getting you qualified in the process so that you are qualified, and then every person that you bring in would be your commission. So if you notice right here under this image here, it says blue is confirmed. That means everybody here has paid, to be in the business. So I've made $200. Only two people in my entire organization that has not actually paid, and the rest is going to be green, which means I have qualified them by putting someone underneath them. I have got the highest ratio of sponsored to qualify or qualified to sponsored in the business, to be honest. So that's one of the benefits for coming with me. Secondly, y'all, in Press One Cash, which I will be covering a little presentation on in just a second, y'all, we've got tools that are already created for Press One Cash, y'all, that is going to blow your mind. It's going to do the work for you for the most part. With that being said, y'all, I'm not telling you to go hide behind the cell phone and let it do all the work for you. Yes, it's going to do a lot of work for you, but you got to give these people someone to connect with. And that's going to be you. It's going to be you actually connecting with your people. People join people, y'all. I've never gave anybody $200 in Press One Cash, or anybody in other businesses with up to $1,000 in other one-up systems that I didn't know who they were, and I don't expect anybody to do the same to me. So do keep that in mind, y'all, when you're actually doing online business. Make sure that the biggest cheerleader that you got in your business, the biggest public relation PR person you'll ever find is you. So don't take that person out. Find businesses you believe in. Don't try to be some guru. Just let go. Be sincere. Believe in the business. Apply action. And you're going to be the sponsor that they are looking for. I promise you that. Because that's all they're looking. And someone that's going to be accessible. That's going to answer the phone. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start covering a little bit more ground. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go a little bit further. This is the landing page that I've picked. We got 9 different landing pages. These all work extremely well. As a matter of fact, this takes you to the presentation. 10-minute, 55-second presentation for Press One Cash. It explains it very thoroughly as to why one-up systems plus SMS messaging for Press One Cash is such a smart deal at a perfect time. If you want to know why I'm averaging $600 plus a day, it takes a couple of things, y'all, to be honest. Number one, timing's got to be right. This is a perfect time, and not many people even know about it. Very few leaders are in this business. Number two, it's got to be a strong business. It's got to be really simplified so anybody can come into this, point A to point B, bam, you got paid, and within minutes, y'all. From the time someone says, yes, I'm going to do this business, to the time they're paid affiliates and you've got money with an email saying you've just got paid, it's within 3 to 5 minutes on average. And I've got videos showing you how I'm averaging 3 to 5 minutes to get paid. You get to pick how you actually like to get paid in the process. It's really, really sweet. Now, on top of that, what you got to have then is you got to have a really hot sales funnel, something that's really going to give these people something that's going to answer everything for them. You know, I actually tell people literally when somebody asks me about, well, send me information or something like that. I let them know, y'all, just go through the sales funnel, take a look at this thing. This thing's going to answer questions before you even ask them, and it's the honest truth. I was going to cover so many things, and if you just take the time, once they've gone through it and they've looked at it, then contact me, because then they've got more educated about the business, and I'd be able to help you with it. So that's exactly what I'm telling people. And if you're a sponsor or in this business already and you're looking, the little tips that's going to help you out right there. Just point them towards the sales funnel. Sometimes they veer off. Well, that's the problem. They need to stay right on the path. And then you be accessible and help them. And even offer what I would suggest when they're ready to come in, contact you, let you know, and maybe you get on the phone or do a Zoom or something like that and do a one-on-one with them and answer any questions and let them connect with you in the process. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So this is going to be our 10-minute video. It's what I call a yes or no video. Yes, they get in, great. That means they're going to help me create momentum. I'm going to make more momentum. I'm going to keep the ball going. And, that's how I look at it. That's how most leaders look at it when you got people coming into a business. And if they say no, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all because I'm going to go succeed anyhow. Don't need any one person to make it ever in online business. The answer is always go succeed so much that these other people are going to sit back. They're watching you anyhow. They're more than likely going to do it. It's just a matter of time. So, 10-minute video, y'all. I can tell you when I got here, my mindset, because I was already doing a primary business, I was still making good money with, been with them since 2016, haven't quit it. Just I was shocked with Press One Cash at how it being a one-up system and so simplified. It just I knew it was gonna roll. I really did. I knew it. And I looked at another leader and I saw his ratios. 1 out of every 4 is looking at his 25% ratio is ridiculous. And how I get out to people, I get about a 1 out of every 3, and that's exactly what I'm sticking with at that ratio. Again, a combination of certain things that's just got to be perfect, and it's a perfect storm, and that's exactly what this is. So when I came here, y'all, I was like, nope, I'm not going to do this business. I'm just going to look at it out of curiosity. About this point right here, I realized it's a one-up system. I was like, oh my gosh, this is putting the one-up. I'm able to do that, and be a gift for my team. I love doing one-up systems. One-up systems also, if you don't know, have a tendency to be around a long time because of the fact that they don't get in trouble with some kind of merchants holding our money like PayPal or anything potentially. PayPal can be good for you individually, but when it comes to a company, it's scary. So you always want to get your money out. Don't let some business sit here and hold your money, because I've lost money, $10,000 here and there, crazy stuff, where we did everything right in the business, or even the owners did something stupid that wound up hurting us. So, in this scenario with the one-up systems that we literally pay each other, we get to pick how we pay, we eliminate all that. And that's a lot of stress that's off of a business. All that business has to have, y'all, is a real tool or real information, anything that makes it legit. And y'all, SMS messaging is hot right now. The reason why SMS messaging is so hot, look at the email rates of what open rates are in emails now. 20%, 25%, somewhere in the ballpark is about average. Look at how much spam is in the world and how much junk mail is out there. So people themselves are usually cluttered. When you go to, if I went to my Gmail right now, you would see 9,000 emails from trash. You see what I'm saying? So and that has a lot to do with bearing down with the open rate. We understand that, right? But here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to your phone, right, a smartphone, everybody, texting is actually the number one thing that people do with their phone now. Talking on the phone's not number one, right? When I call my girlfriend, I literally once a day, probably, maybe not a whole lot, once or twice. But how many times do we actually message back and forth? It's more convenient. It's easier to do, right? But what you don't know, y'all, 93, 94% of all text messages are opened. That is a heck of a ratio. Compare that to something like email marketing. You're blowing it out the water, y'all. Out of that 93, 94%, 90% is open in the first 3 minutes. Now you're starting to look in a whole different angle for online business. Now, from what I've seen, y'all, I do YouTube videos, right? But I do observe things. I like to learn and like to watch things. And what I've seen from people in this business, Craigslist has really woke up for this business. The reason why, you're giving people an opportunity for a link and your phone number, right? So let me show you what it actually looks like. Y'all, when you go to Press One Cash and you sign up, you're going to be given a phone number in the United States or Canada. And please do not get caught up on the fact that, oh, it's only the United States and Canada. No, it's not, y'all. Your number is being issued to you as the United States and Canada. I got people from Australia, United Kingdom. I've got people from Asia. We've got people from Japan. If you can pay, which you get to pick how we get paid, how they pay us, they're going to be able to pay us. MasterCard and Visa is mostly how people normally come into Press One Cash itself using that merchant. That's fine. They get their $97. The $200, we get to decide on how we get paid. Worst case scenario, they can send a money order in the mail. I've had a couple of people do that as well. Give them the ability to pay you in some form or fashion, y'all. And if they've got that, it doesn't matter where the number is located. You see what I'm saying? So they'll be able to get that in the first place. Now, when you are located in North Carolina, in the United States or in Canada, you will probably get a prefix that's going to be really close to the one that you have. So whatever number you put in, which mine it would be for the cell phone itself, was 910, which is North Carolina, and that's actually the prefix that I've got. Okay, so I'm trying to cover Press One Cash and the answers that we're giving you at the same time, y'all, give you some idea. Now, at this point here, the yes or no video, more than likely, they'll probably say yes or no. Either way, it doesn't matter. I already covered that, right? But if they do decide to say yes, they go here and press start and say yes, start now. And then it's literally going to go to a page. Well, it's going to go to this page I just showed you. And they've got join now at the top. They've got join now everywhere. It's like, I think there's 8 different ways that you can join now on this page. A couple of testimonials down here at the bottom. We're going to have a lot more testimonials. You get in our group, you're going to trip out, y'all. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people. It's not just Shawn. It's not just Frank. There's some other leaders. I got one guy, he sponsored 13 people his first weekend coming into this, and I've got another lady, her first day under just my own team, she made $400 in her very first day coming into this. So understand, it's not just me. You need to sign up and get into this Facebook group. And y'all, if you are ready, if you're listening to this part so far, if you're ready to sign up, y'all, what I want you to do is make a comment down below. Give me a call. My phone number's down there. Give me a text message if you need to, whatever you need to do. Reach out to me. Connect with me, y'all, so that I can send you my next in line link, because this is how I'm literally getting the next person in for you. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for you. I take your link and then feed that link underneath it with the next one, so I qualify you in this form, so you don't lose anybody in the process, okay? So make sure you reach out to me first when you're ready to do this, and better yet, y'all, I don't know about 90, some people just jump in on their own, but maybe 75% of the time, people that are ready, they contact me, y'all, and I'm usually where I'm on the phone talking them through it and answering any questions in the process. Now, before you start thinking, oh, Shawn's been doing this a long time, this is his team, blah, 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 he's got his whole team in here, that's how he's making money. Y'all, mine are 70% of the people coming into my business right now are cold leads from off of YouTube. So why do I want to call these people and talk to them, or them call me? It's because I want these people to connect with me. I keep telling you that, right? It's the answer. So it gives me the ability to connect with these people, see what they're looking at doing. If they want to use our sales funnel, y'all, this thing is a freaking beast. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And if you don't know, y'all, our sales funnels are always created from Power Lead Systems. Let me show you, y'all. This is me using my own landing pages for different businesses I've done. It is an awesome way. I'm not saying you got to go make videos and make your own landing pages and stuff and sales pages. But y'all, you're talking about a way of branding the mess out of you in any business, making you stand out and giving the tools to your people in the process and getting paid. That is what Power Lead Systems is about. And that's what you're not going to get from being brand new into Power Lead Systems. You won't really grasp that at the beginning, right? Okay, so let me go back here. But that is the answer. That's what it is. So once you sign up and you've already contacted me, I'll send you the link. You're passed up to me. You're good to go. And you want our sales funnel, y'all, or if you're already in Press One Cash, mash continue right here. Don't worry about that part if you're already in it. Mash continue right here, y'all. And continue is going to take you to this page here. This is another 35-second video that Frank's sitting there talking to you, and he's pointing at me about something. I forgot what he's pointing at me about. And then go to step one, and this is going to be under the assumption that somebody had not already paid and and paid their sponsor. Maybe they wanted to see a little bit more about it. So he goes to step one and covers it in a little bit more detail, helping you get everything set up for Press One Cash. Step two, y'all, is Power Lead Systems. It is showing you, explaining Power Lead Systems, y'all. I've made ridiculous income with Power Lead Systems. It's how I got free from a job in May 7th of 2015. With any business I do, Power Lead Systems will always be the answer. It's not going to change. I literally do training for Power Lead Systems in one of the things called Master Traffic Institute. I'm one of the leaders that's in it as well. So I'm telling you, I could breathe PLS, Power Lead Systems. It's such an awesome business. And it goes hand in hand with all the success I'm making. Could I do it without it? I'm sure I could. Would I make the money I'm making? Absolutely not. Y'all, if you don't know this, in online business, we get paid for giving people the answers and the tools. That's what we do. And how do we get the answers and the tools? By applying action. We go learn. You learn. You don't quit. You learn. And if you do good, do bad, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're going to learn something. Sometimes you learn more when something goes wrong than it does when everything goes great. You just got to learn to think the right way. That's what happens. Big tip right here. One more little training thing, y'all. Focus it one way of getting out to people. Focus it one way. I don't care what way it is. Master that one way of getting out to people. Blow the doors off of it. Smile from ear to ear. Join businesses you believe in. Be the cheerleader for your business and be accessible for everyone to connect with you. And no matter what business you do, it's going to work. How do I know, y'all? Because every business I've ever done, I've succeeded in at incredible ratios, y'all. And I'm giving you the answers, right? Okay, here is a share code. Literally the two things that you need to make PLS work for a share code, which is 1/1000th of what PLS is really about, to be honest, y'all. But that's what we got our sales funnel built for, right? So you take the share code, you would put it in, you would actually follow the illustrations right here under the second video, part 2 of 2. Part 1, if you've never seen PLS and need to see somebody making thousands of dollars, for this business, this will cover it right here for you every week. We get residual income like crazy. I love Power Lead Systems, y'all. You can make hundreds or thousands inside of PLS. That's entirely up to you. I can tell you that. And then when you go down here in illustrations, it literally shows him exactly what he's doing here. And all you got to do is take your referral links and put it in the places that he's telling you to put it, and then test it when you're done. And you're literally, y'all, PLS is up and running. It is that simple. So definitely make sure you connect with PLS if you decide to come in this and need our sales funnel. Y'all, we've got a beast of a sales funnel, and on top of that, it's going to give you everything you need, not only for Press One Cash, but for any business. Okay. Step 3, y'all. Let me show you this. Is going to be Udemy. If you've never seen my videos before, which some of y'all may not have, let me show you this. This is $98.40 I've made so far in the last couple weeks. Another $78.12 pending. So basically, I've got what, $180 right here in the ballpark that I've made just recently from here. If you scroll down here, I hope my head ain't in the way, it's $499.25 that I've sent to my bank. Udemy, y'all, is a way, it is a lot like eBay in a sense, but it's for solo ads. So if you wanted to get, paid traffic to your sites, which we cover a lot of this in the level 4, which is going to be training for, for Press One Cash or any business technically for that. But Udemy, y'all, it governs like eBay does. It's control of the buyer and the seller, and it's equal for both. It's really good. But here's the thing, y'all. Just like eBay, if a buyer does not get what he's supposed to get from the seller, Udemy steps in and usually gives it to you for free. So if you're supposed to get 500 people to come through and see it and only 430 did, well, guess what? They're not going to charge you for it. So you get to keep those leads. So that's again. Secondly, y'all, if you are a seller, you've got to do good because the buyers are capable of leaving reviews against you or good for you. And just like a seller at eBay, if you do a bad job You got an 80% or something like that. Who's going to buy from you? Nobody. That's your only bread and butter when it comes to Udemy as a seller. So you got to do well. And that's what Udemy does. It governs all over all of it. Even if you don't use it, y'all, sign up, you get 15% commissions, which is exactly what I'm showing you right here. I've got people, I signed up over 3 years ago that I didn't spend anything to sign up with Udemy, just like you wouldn't have to spend anything to sign up to. It's free and get 15% for life. How am I getting people, y'all? How am I getting people in here? By my sales funnels, because they've got it in it, right? Let me show you. This is right here is Power Lead Systems. There's Udemy, right? And here is showing me in 1 year's time, I only just showed one, how many times I had come here when I made several hundreds or even $500. Literally at Christmas time, I was paying my little boy's Christmas with Udemy alone. Just Udemy alone. So, of course, our sales funnel has Udemy in it as well. It's a really powerful way. And it says get traffic right here. That's going to take you right to Udemy and sign up. Free to sign up. Use it, y'all. Get paid for giving the answers and the tools, remember? Okay, step 4 is going to be training. I'm not going to click that. You have to go through and check that out if you want. And we got a lot more training in the sales funnel. Not in the sales funnel, but in the Facebook group itself. I'm one of the administrators there. I'm there showing my proof of income. Frank shows his proof of income. And let me show you y'all. There's one of the gifts right here, y'all. When we come here and we make income like today, right? I showed you this right here, right? I don't have my name up here anywhere. It's not my name. I go post it in the Facebook group for our entire team, not my downline, for the entire team. It's going to be for your downline. It's going to be for you. It's going to be for anybody who needs credibility to get started and rolling, right? So now we've given you something that's going to help you build credibility, because most of y'all starting off brand new don't have no credibility. That's your biggest issue. Shawn knows how to do it, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't have this. Well, yes, you do. You're staring at it. This is the exact same thing I'm using, and we're posting it here so you can use credibility, okay? So there, you got to take that out the window. There's no reason behind that. Here's another one from PayPal showing $765. That literally goes with it. Stick this in your basket. Now, kind of just being funny about that. Let me see here. This is me congratulating people. There's a lady, Miss Karen, asking about it. Again, I put the first member under for you. This is a sales video I made yesterday. This is my timeline, y'all. I do put some personal stuff. My little boy, my handsome little boy. Love my little boy to death. This is the new YouTube video I made last night. A lot of powerful training in this, y'all. So you're going to get training from me. You're going to get training from everywhere. You're not going to be lacking, y'all, at all. And let me see here. This is some images yesterday because of the 3, I've made in just a few hours. Hippity hop again and again. The world's ugliest bunny. Stupid mess like that. More bunny money right here. And yeah, that's a bunny. So I thought it'd be really cool for me just to draw some really ugly bunnies. But you get some idea, y'all. Every day you see me congratulating, welcoming people into the business, showing proof of income, things of that nature. And I do post a lot of training, things I've learned, and things that online business has meant to me and my little boy. It's actually a picture of my little boy I took last year at the beach. It's really, really a pretty good picture. Now, one last gift or present I'm going to tell you about, y'all. Let me show you this. I've never clicked on it. I'm going to show you this. There's over 100 people inside our Press 1 Boost, right? You can't getting this without being in our organization. Now, what it's going to provide for you, can I get some love on this one, guys? And then we go right here. Whoever's watching this, y'all, we're going there and clicking and making comments and likes. We're putting engagement for people who are asking, right? That's one. There's several of them up here, y'all. I do it for my YouTube videos. People can do it for all sorts of different stuff. These are brand new people. Miss Julie's one of my downline coming here recently. And that's all we do, y'all. We go there and we help each other by engaging in their comments, and the algorithms for Facebook or YouTube or whatever. But this is what I ask you to do, y'all. This is how you grow. You get by giving, right? So if you're going to go post one, let's say you went right now and you took this proof of income and you post it on your timeline, you wrote something up there and you say, hey, y'all, you go to that messenger group that's private just for our team, right? And then you say, I'd like for somebody to come out and give me a boost, please. And there's 5 or 10 people who go there and put likes and comments and stuff like that. Every time you do one, I stick a general rule that goes with it. Go do 3 comments for other people. Go do 3 comments for other people so that you can get one. If you always give more than getting, it'll be incredible because our next generation of people, we get 300 people here. Think of what it's going to do for y'all. See what I'm saying? If you want to know, no, there ain't nobody else doing what we're doing. There ain't nobody putting the first one in for you but my team. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And they've got the highest ratio. I've only got 2 people out of all my team that have not paid. Go find anybody in this business that has that. You're not going to find it. Here's another thing you might not know. Some of these people, when they're posting saying, oh, I've got 20 signups today or whatever. Well, they don't really show you that they're not all getting paid. What they do is they got 20 signups, but they're not actually getting people paid. Sometimes you go to Craigslist, you get people that ain't connected with anyone. It looks good, especially in a video or something, but are they really getting paid like that? Nope, they're not, because they're not connecting with anyone. It's so important for this to happen. That's why my ratio is so crazy. These are paid. All of them, green or blue, does not matter. It's paid, right? So I'm giving you the answers, y'all, over and over again. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to probably go outside and cut some grass, do something that's right pretty. Today is Easter. My little boy's at his cousin's house playing video games. Probably be here for a long time. If you're ready to come in this, y'all, again, go ahead and contact me. Reach out to me. Give me a call, y'all. I don't mind. I really don't. It's only a problem for me when ain't no one to call me. That's the only problem I ever have. Anybody has to know my business. You're going to find a lot of leaders that won't answer the phone. How many times have I heard this week or the last 2 weeks, people said, I tried to contact this leader. He wouldn't answer the phone. You know, he wouldn't even send me a message back. And here I am, y'all, telling you, there's my phone number down there below. It's not going to Press One Cash. It's going to my cell phone. That's it right here. You ain't going to find no other leader with a higher ratio giving you first person in for you, the tools we got, the knowledge for Power Lead Systems. I do know it like the back of my hand. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that, y'all. Come from applying action. I believe in the businesses I do, and this is all I do for a living. Okay? So get in touch with me. Tell me you're ready so I can send you the link. I want you to tell me that, y'all, and we'll get in touch with each other, and I'll get you going. Okay? I look forward to seeing you in Facebook groups. Appreciate it.